21st century, yes, hello? Hello, yes. Now we're cooking. Hello? This is the 21st century. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, you can. Okay. Hello, my name is Thomassian. This is the 21st century. I'm on every Friday from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Viewers are delighted to see this show, or they're infuriated, but they're never bored. And I got a call right away. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. An unfriendly call. I want to talk to you about me running for the presidency of the United States under the minority party. Yes, under the minority party, a new party. People complain, but they do nothing about it. The same people, and that's why you have the same people in Congress, presidents, Democrat or Republican. You have state and city legislators. They're the same people, and you complain. And you laugh at me. You accuse me that I will take bribes, like the present legislators. You accuse me of being old. Many congressmen, senators, are much older than I am. You have a fear inside of you that you want to make it, you do not want to make a change. In November, that's when you have the opportunity. In November. You're a Democrat or Republican, especially here in New York, most of you are Democrats because your parents are. You and I must shake up the system. We got to do something. And I'm going to talk about the problems that we have now in this city. And that nothing's being done because you don't want to move. You've got to move. You've got to support me, you've got to help me, and you've got to move. I told you about the Yankee Stadium. It's getting worse. The Yankee Stadiums, Steinbrenner and the ball players have raped New York City with the help of the Mayor Bloomberg, the city council members, the new mayor, crooked Christine Quinn, with the building of the new $1.3 billion stadium. Let me read to you how it was done and what we New York City people get. Ordinary people like you and me are subsidizing the wealthy. Yeah, this is the New York Yankees, the millionaires. We're subsidizing them and Steinbrenner and his family. This is the same thing that was done in Houston, Texas. Yes, Houston, Texas, the Texas Rangers, that was owned by the President of the United States, George Bush. Yeah. He threatened them and they built a stadium. And you know what happens in Houston now? If you're a tourist and you go there, you pay a 2% sports tax. How do you like that? 2%, just like that. Doesn't matter. It goes to the stadium and the ball players. For Bush to rip off the Texas Rangers, the baseball team, like we ordinary people in New York are doing for the New York Yankees. That's what we're doing for the Yankees, too. The Yankees took over in new parks. An old park. I used to play baseball. I used to play football there. McCombs Dam Park. We now are projected to pay $147 million, 1/7 the cost of the new stadium, $1.3 billion. The stadium is being financed by the Yankees with city subsidies. That means we're paying all of it. With the 8 new parks in the South Bronx, many acres were being used. 28.4 acres of McCombs Dam Park was for the Yankee Stadium. Some residents have been critical of the trade-off McCombs Dam Park and Mullany Park, with almost continuous stretches of grass. The Park Department has predicted a net increase of 2.14 acres of parking. This is for parking. This is only for the stadium. This is against us ordinary people. That's why I'm running for the presidency. I want to stop it. The Donnell Library on 53rd Street is across the street from the Museum of Modern Art. I want you to know, where you go in, you have to pay $20 to go in the museum. $20. Rich people run that place. The Donnell Library, listen to this, was the most heavily used branch in New York City public library system. All the libraries combined, all the libraries, This Donnell Library is the most used. This is a library for ordinary people, not the filthy rich. On 53rd Street, it's coming down, it's closing. Yeah, forget the people, see you later. They're going to build a $220 million hotel. It opens in the year 2011. So you have to wait for all these years because there's going to be a branch, the library is going to be in the hotel, in a basement, like a mole. I cried, said Esther Hautzig, 77, who worked 2 days a week at the information desk at the Donnell, recalling her reaction to the news. I've been working here for 25 years. Ruth Ryder, a retired business executive who is standing next to Ms. Hautzig at the information desk, has been volunteering for Donnell for 50. These are libraries. These are older people donating their time for the people, for you and me. It's a shame. It's a shame. I want to get into the Rockefeller rebellion. I told you about this woman, Neva Rockefeller Goodwin, who's fighting the executives, the owners. They're the owners because they have more shares. And they lost a lawsuit. They lost a suit against the Rockefeller, Exxon, the biggest oil company in America and the biggest profits. They made $40 billion last year. They're going to make much more this year. Profit. I ask you people out there, I say, when I'm president, I want an alternative for oil, and we can do it. There are many alternatives that are now on the market, that Exxon and oil companies and OPEC, American OPEC, and the Arabs are stopping us. The Arabs, yes. I ask for volunteers. You know what they say to me? I like everything you say, but you can't be against the Arabs. We are naive, we're brainwashed, and it's not right. We're suffering for that. Listen to this. I will call Steve Jobs of Apple, Bill Gates. I will call Hollywood executives and have them in a meeting so you can see what goes on. The Wall Street executives, I will have them in a meeting when I'm president of the United States at a meeting, and I will ask the questions. Harvard and Yale, they do nothing about the Arabs and the Arab domination. Nobody does anything. I will do something. We can pool the brain power of America, put it to use to have a new invention. It can be done. We can have a new invention, an alternative for oil. I want to show you something here. It's a picture. These are high school girls, man. High school kids. Look at that. They won a Judges Award, which recognizes a team's unique efforts, performance, or dynamics. They're inventing things. They're doing all kinds of different things here. These are kids from 13 years old to 17, 18-year-old kids. These aren't even college kids. They're girls. You know about girls, don't you? You women out there who are persecuting Hillary, I think it's disgusting. I know I'm running against Hillary, and I didn't like her at the beginning. But Hillary has proven herself a fighter, the opposite Obama, the opposite of the boy Obama. That's right, and you're going to call me about Hussein Obama. And I'm going to talk about that. So get your phones ready, and you can call me in a little while. Because Obama is running away from a woman, and you want to elect him as president? I'm shocked at the women's attitude. I'm very surprised at the women broadcasters, the talk show, and, of course, the Barbara Walters, the self-hating Jewish person. Disgusting. You should praise Hillary Clinton. She's a fighter. That's what I want as a president. Like me, I will be a fighter. That's right. You're going to say that Obama is going to be a fighter? Call up. This is a call-in show. God bless these young girls, man. Young women, they're showing the way. They're inventing, they're creating a new